Well, good morning, everybody. How is your metabolism? Mine's pretty good because it cooled off by 10 degrees. So instead of 104, it's 94. And believe it or not, you can feel a big difference. Huge difference. Let's have a round of applause for me. Well, we've got a lot of stuff to discuss today. Woo! Yesterday, the internet was interneting. People were posting in several places that Dawn's first wife, Pam Wells, passed away yesterday. I don't know her, okay? I don't know her. And I don't know what her involvement was in selling one of their children, as has been reported by one of Dawn's sisters. I don't know, except for the fact she was living there, what her involvement was with all the homeless people and the children living in the shed when Arkansas CPS showed up and removed all the kids. I don't know what her involvement was when her and Dawn would go to the local churches and bring homeless people home with them. I don't know. And I do wonder, since Summer called her grandma, according to Candace, just don't think I'd want my child calling an ex-grandma, but that's A-okay by me. I do wonder what all she knows and if she was ever questioned by anybody, let's say, with a badge. What do you think? While you're thinking about it, let's tell everybody good Metabolism Monday morning. Oh, right. Now, Hatfield and McCoy's dropped part 3. You can watch it in its entirety on their channel. I definitely recommend it. Give them the view. But our good old can't. Make sure the volume's down, because whoever edited the video for her is playing Adele music in the background. Yeah. That'll get you shut down real quick. But anyway, here she is in all her glory. There's a picture of Summer under a sign that says tree care. Removal. I can't really read it all. My eyes aren't that good. 707-8862. If anybody needs tree care removal, she's got it all. Okay, we're stapling now. Oh, she's helping out the tree sign. All right, that's a picture that's been up forever and a day. Okay, there's another one. Now, what's the sudden urgency? That's not their house. What's the sudden urgency? Okay, we got one under the gutter sign. We got another one, okay? Some people get really mad about when these signs are taken down. And I don't blame them. But a lot of utility workers, if you put something on, let's say a telephone pole, they will take it down. All right, right there, Beach Creek stop sign. Okay, now she's got some engineering to do. So what's the sudden urgency? Is it because the Hatfield and McCoys came to see her? Is it because Ernie, who she had a crush on, keeps threatening to go to the cemetery? She's certainly not worried about Prayer Garden, okay? She's not worried about that. Something's got them all stirred up all of a sudden. Because we hear Dawn saying, all YouTubers come around and oh, blah, blah. They welcomed him right in. Did they not? They welcomed them right in. Sorry, not right in, right up. And said a lot of stuff. Dawn had me at flip-flop and Croc. I did not know we were making fashion statements. Papercut just made one. He gifted a Crime Lines and Lies membership. Look at that. It's raining memes. Thank you, Papercut. All right. Holly said, this is so stupid. Well, you know, if it was any other mother and it wasn't 5 years later, I would be like, man, she's never given up. Good for her. Good for her. But we're talking about Can't. All right. Let's get to part 3. And who is the new member? If you're the new member, you'll get an email. And you can come in and say hi. Love it. All right, again, this is from Hatfield and McCoy. As we know, we've gone through part 1 and part 2. To watch it in its entirety, go to their channel, give them the view. Watch it 5 times if you want.
And YouTube is enough to be worried about. Like I said, it wouldn't pay for our gas to Tennessee and back, and the damage.
I always get a little curious when YouTubers have to make a statement like, I'm not monetized. I didn't ask shit about anyone's bills. And it shouldn't matter. So I have a feeling these people have gotten a lot of nasty ass comments from the usual suspects. And now they feel the need to explain that they don't need the AdSense Google money to pay for their gas. Well, I would hope the hell not. Everything you watch on YouTube is monetized. They don't know it, but YouTube is monetized off of them. Unless you have premium, you're still going to see ads.
We done to our bus getting there. Here we go, guys.
All right, here's the video.
And I'm just so tired
We've had thousands
of people come up here and blame me for something I've never done.
Thousands of people have come up to blame Candace for something she hasn't done. Well, I haven't seen 1,000 videos on the Hill, but okay.
My child.
Yeah. We can understand that.
No, you don't understand. You know that I've been blamed for my best friend's death even to this day?
No.
All right. Can's drinking a little bit more than RC Cola, and I can't blame her for that because she does have a lot of stuff going on. As far as being blamed for her best friend's death, well, Candace, you sat there on your ass while she was having a medical emergency and you didn't call 911. You texted her husband. I don't know if the woman was having a stroke, having a heart attack, aneurysm. I don't know. But she made the conscious choice not to call 911. So yeah, some people are going to blame her a little bit. I couldn't imagine if somebody was having something in my house, had a seizure, fell down and bumped their head. Yeah. I'm going to call and get them some help. And what kills me is when Candace opens her mouth, Don starts rubbing his hands together and always looks due north at her because he's afraid about what she's going to say. How many times over years have we heard him correct her, like, watch what you say, watch what you say.
It's okay. Listen, Donnie.
No, it's not okay.
It's been great.
appreciate
It's been a great visit with you.
Yeah.
And we're going to leave the pop. I'm going to take the bracelet.
No, I want y'all to take.
I don't want to take your pop. That's okay.
I have plenty.
I don't get the flip-flop and the croc, but like I said, Dawn Kardashian is launching a new line. That's it. One is obviously a woman's sandal, but I don't know. Him and Candace wear each other's clothes, or mainly she wears his. So they won't take the pop, which I can't say that I blame them, which tells me they know much more about this case than they let on to. Okay? Now, if anybody would like their own pair of one woman's sandal and one croc, please contact a Fatal Paper Cut. I will forward it to him from cll72020@gmail.com. Okay? And we are going to get you these shoes. Labor Day's not here yet, people. We still have a whole month of August. You can have this same look. Okay? Socks are not included.
Life before CPR.
Okay. No videos of it. Okay. Well, dear, there's really.
I mean,
I'll give you a couple, but
She doesn't want you to see.
Okay, you take your time.
She'll pick the ones.
Pictures on the
Take-
hold on a minute.
Take your time.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's all good, guys. Listen, this ain't something that's easy for you all. I'm sure.
Oh, it's been a nightmare.
I'm sure.
Living nightmare.
There's nobody can
See, that's
criticize
one
you.
of the things. It was so bad up here.
What's that old saying?
Police presence. I mean, half the country police force was here, descended here. And I took my Subaru down. I was going to go somewhere.
You know, poor Don Kardashian, I don't think he understands. Half of the country wasn't there. Hawkins County was there, TBI, and the FBI showed up, and then the card unit. Everybody else was searching for Summer. Everybody else. How many orders do we have for the shoes, everybody? How many orders? Basement Jesus just gifted a Crime Lines and Lies membership. Who got it? By the way, if you want your own and you got $2, we could make it happen for you because you would love our members' lives, especially the prizes. You can ask Duck Lady about them. She won a very special prize.
And I got traffic was backed up all the way out, both ends of Beach Creek. You couldn't even leave here. You couldn't go nowhere for days.
Wow.
People searching everywhere.
You think if she was around here, they would have found?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
Oh,
That's what we.
yeah. She was definitely taken in a car. When the search dogs got here, we give them some of her clothes, the dirty laundry, and they went straight down the dog trail to the road down there. And then the dog lost her scent on that road down there.
Wow.
How long?
So somebody picked her up in the car, you're
Yes,
thinking.
absolutely.
Or that's what I would think.
Oh yeah. If she wandered off by herself, the dogs would have found it. They would have picked up her scent and found her.
Okay, I'm rubbing my temples. I'm rubbing my temples. I'm rubbing my temples. He said, if she wandered off by herself, the dogs would have found her. I agree. I agree. The issue is, he said the dogs weren't home. Candace said that she got mad when the police brought their own dogs because they were stirring her dogs up. Jose mentioned that one time they couldn't find Summer for about an hour. And then she came back up with one of the dogs. My first thing when I heard about this case, and I was like, man, I bet that little girl got lost out in the woods somewhere. I bet she did. As time went on and more we heard, I'm like, ooh. So we know it couldn't have been a coyote. We know it couldn't have been a bear because, well, dogs can track those type of things. Okay. And let's face it, a little girl doesn't have a snowball's chance in Belize against animals like bears and coyotes. Then there really wouldn't be a need for a grid search because you would have birds flying over. They don't eat everything. But the story has changed once again. Once again. Look at that. Jules is a new YouTube member. It needs to say old YouTube member. No offense, Jules. I'm not talking about your chronological age.
How long do you think she was missing before you noticed she was missing?
Well, Candace helped her mom put her knee brace on and come in the house. And like, where's Summer? Well, she went downstairs. So she's hollered for her and she's nowhere.
Okay, now he's saying, well, Candace helped her mom put her knee brace on and hollered for her and she didn't come out. Okay, that's fine. Now let's rewind it to September of 2021 when Don said he got home and he knew nothing about a knee brace. And he said Grandis didn't have one on.
Okay.
It was gone.
And the police
Somebody
talk.
come up here and led her by the hand down the dog trail. According to the search dog, it went straight down the dog trail.
And the police talked to the three boys, I'm sure.
Yes.
And they told them the same thing.
Yeah, that's when they started brainwashing them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the boys told them that Summer come up, wanted to go downstairs and play. She went downstairs and played, and that's the last time they saw her.
Yeah, the boys were the last one.
Is that right, Candace?
Yeah.
I see you shaking your head. Correct me if I'm wrong, dear. If I say something that's not,
Pictures or you can share with them.
she's
I
probably
want people to see live before.
she's probably reminiscing over there.
Yeah.
Each one of our kids had a motorcycle. Well, I'm not
Wow.
sure. Each one of the boys had a motorcycle.
Yeah, sounds like
That's
me.
The
cool.
littlest one had a.
Okay, so each one of the boys had motorcycles. We see Summer on one, and I bet she could ride a motorcycle. And I don't know why. I don't know. He's talking about brainwashing. Hell, he talking about who's getting brainwashed. So Summer's on one. My question is, I mean, we have always heard that Candace only cared about the boys. Okay. So if the boys all have motorcycles, what did Summer have? Motorcycles aren't cheap. They're not cheap. Not at all. So what did Summer have? Well, she had a little baby pool with like panda bears and stuff around it that she splashed in. And then that was just gone. Just gone, buddy.
Is it okay if I put these on camera, Candace?
They've already been out there, so it don't matter.
Okay, thank you. Oh, look how sweet. No wonder you're.
Now, Candace got to take her everywhere.
Oh, good.
Thank God. I worked all the
man.
time, but she got to take them out all the time.
Bless her.
We're just as happy as can be. We had to cut her hair off. And she whacked it off.
Kids will do that when they're young like that.
And you know why we had to whack our heads off? Because the boys come home from school with lies.
Yeah. When he
Well,
said
no,
that,
that's-
I kind
Okay. Let's go back to June of 2021. WJHL. That interview we're never going to forget. Matter of fact, I need to find the clip. Candace said, I'm a tomboy. She wanted to be a tomboy. I had my head shaved. She wanted her head shaved. Okay. Dawn said it just got to be out of control because she was taking scissors and clippers and all kinds of stuff to it. And so they just shaved it off. Yeah, okay. Now she's saying that the boys all came home with lice. Now, what? Because the only person in this picture with a shaved off head is Summer. The only one. No one has a shaved head except for her. So now Candace has heard about lice for so long. She said the boys came home from school. I guess she forgets school wasn't in session because of COVID. They were still, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that they were still basically working from home.
With Sheila working, Sheila's a retired school teacher, and I kind of figure we've done that ourselves, hon. There's nobody out there that's.
Oh, look.
That's the only reason why her head was shaved and my head was shaved.
Oh, I love that
I
one.
took that one at church.
Oh, Lord, look at that.
Guys,
So Dawn can't get lice? Everybody's head was shaved except for Dawn's. And I don't know when she shaved the boy's head. Was school in session spring of 2021 in Tennessee? I know it was in Oklahoma. They only shut down for a little bit in 2020. I don't know about Tennessee, so I shouldn't have opened up my mouth. So, but now we're doing this lice thing. When she said before, I'm a tomboy, she won't be a tomboy. She won't shave her head just like me. And shaving your head doesn't get rid of the lice. That's impossible. You have to get that little tiny comb and that shit you put in there. And then you have to comb it out.
y'all got to be broken. No wonder.
I was holding.
Is that
her.
you?
Yeah. She was screaming so loud I had the house piercing my ears.
Look at that. Well, she's got pretty eyes.
She does. Beautiful. See, I think when DC was up here, they just fell in love with her and they just had to have her.
Yeah.
She's a
Big
beautiful
money.
kid.
That's
Beautiful child.
$60,000.
She's beautiful.
That's a big $60,000 money sign to them.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Pointing at Summer saying, oh, that's a $60,000 paycheck to them. $60,000 to the government is nothing. They piss $60K. They piss $60K. And if anybody knows a truck driver, how they do the hair follicle test, some people are naturally bald. They don't have to shave. They just have no hair on their head. They will find a hair. Your leg, under your arm. They'll find one on your arm. They'll find it that way. There's too many dudes that like to smoke that go to get their CDL and they're like, oh, it's been hot, so I shaved my head. They're like, oh, it's okay, we'll find some hair. And they'll find one. I don't care if they've had a whole freaking body waxing.
Bless her.
Great pictures. Great pictures,
Look
Candace.
at that.
You and her with your tongue sticking out.
Oh, how old was she there?
Oh no, I have to look at it.
She's sitting there in a little red outfit, and she's
She
got
loved she loved being at the
She was
beach.
4.5.
Oh, look.
Where do you, what's your occupation?
I do drywall.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a brother that does drywall.
look.
She's a beautiful, beautiful little girl. She is. But it's odd that he has been, which could be trolling, could be pranking, has, trying to be, all cool, saying that he owes $50,000 in a drug debt. And then he points right at Summer and he's like, oh, DCS fell right in love with her. That's a $60,000 paycheck to them. Okay, so how much are they selling your boys for? They're not. Because they've got one waiting to be adopted and two that have been. Doesn't make any sense.
That's at the school.
Yeah. Now this here probably ain't long before she was missing, right?
Right, because we was getting her enrolled in school.
Oh, wow.
She was just fixing to go to school that year.
The dentist
Okay.
office and
But
That's great.
It is. I like that one there too. That's a pretty one.
You know, but there-
Thank you.
Thank you for
there's
sharing.
millions of pictures she's taken. She got to spend good quality
I
time.
have over 80,000 pictures.
Well, she looks like a happy child.
Yeah,
80,000.
Looks like a happy child.
very happy.
A lot.
Over summer and all.
Let me ask you this.
Oh my gosh. Candace has 80,000 pictures. What kind of phone does she have? That sounds more like a server. I've got box after box after box of my kids' baby pictures. Tons of pictures of my granddaughter. They don't equal 80,000. No, I don't have 80,000 pictures, even of my cat. Oh my gosh. And I'm always taking pictures of him.
Donnie, I'm glad we continued our conversation. What was CPS doing here in the first place? What brought them up here?
Because somebody called and said, according to them, that we was giving
No,
the
that
kids.
bitch across the way.
Jody C. Brown called them because they were on her ass over her mess up there. And she started saying stuff about us to get them off of her
Okay.
and put them on us.
Okay. But I mean, do you know what the complaint was when CPS came?
Okay, this is where Candace is getting real defensive. Real defensive. I can't say that I blame her. But the whole CPS went to someone else's house. He's just pointing. I don't know if he's pointing at Fred, Jody Sue, or just a random tree in the yard. I don't know. No idea. Candace starts yelling, no, I know what happened. And all he's asking is when they came to the door, they weren't selling Avon. They weren't selling Girl Scout cookies. They weren't offering their services to mow or clean. So what were they doing?
She's sitting there in a little red outfit, and she's
She
got
loved being at the
She was
beach.
4.5.
Oh, look.
Where do you, what's your occupation?
I do drywall.
Okay.
Oh,
I got a brother that does drywall.
look.
That's at the school.
Yeah. Now this here probably ain't long before she was missing, right?
Right, because we was getting her enrolled in school.
Oh, wow.
She was just fixing to go to school that year.
The dentist
Okay.
office and
But
That's great.
It is. I like that one there too. That's a pretty one.
You know, but there-
Thank you.
Thank you for
there's
sharing.
millions of pictures she's taken. She got to spend good quality
I have
time.
over 80,000 pictures.
Well, she looks like a happy child.
Yeah,
80,000.
Looks like a happy child.
very happy.
A lot.
Over summer and all.
Let me ask you this, Donnie. I'm glad we continued our conversation. What was CPS doing here in the first place? What brought them up here?
Because somebody called and said, according to them, that we was giving
No,
the
that
kids.
bitch across the way.
Jody C. Brown called them because they were on her ass over her mess up there. And she started saying stuff about us to get them off of her
Okay.
and put them on us.
Okay. But I mean, do you know what the
Okay, this makes zero sense. Let's say somebody went to see, well, I don't have children here. Let's say I did. And they went to see my neighbor and said, yeah, we're here. We had a complaint, let's say from the school. And so just here to check a couple things out. You know, you want to step out and talk to us. It could be a misunderstanding. You know how they do. Well, can I just check your food supply? But if you go, oh, you don't need to be here for me. You need to be over there. They're going to be like, oh, okay, we'll call it and we'll take that report. You see, they've got an answer for everything and their answers don't make any sense.
complaint was when CPS came? Did they say?
They said that we was giving our kids loaded guns to play with.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they said. I don't know. I don't believe anything CPS says because you should know as a police officer.
Just because they're wearing a uniform or carrying a badge doesn't make them honest. I'll tell you
Right.
that.
They don't never tell the truth.
Well, I'm not going to say that about all because I was one myself and I tried to, but
Right.
I'm saying
not saying you.
I know that, but I'm
Most
saying
of them lie.
anymore.
Yeah.
I'm disheartened in our police officers and law
Yes,
enforcement,
sir.
and
I
I'm
agree.
disheartened
I am too.
How much are you disheartened?
very much.
So I wasn't charged with anything.
Oh,
Nothing at all.
you were charged, but we got it all. They tried to charge us with a bunch of bull crap. We fought that. for years.
So there was a charge, but then it all got dismissed.
I got dismissed.
Right.
Okay.
So why can't I not have my children back?
It's a good question, Ada.
We don't.
Well, I know the answer. How do Don and Candace not know? Because they said, we won't move forward with the charges, even though some people don't believe it, if you just sign your boys over. We can get them in good homes. We can get them adopted. We have a waiting list for people wanting to adopt. I didn't get charged nothing. You did. Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did. And who cares about the charges? You don't sign your kids over. I'd be on the news every stinking day. She knows how to use YouTube. I'd be on YouTube every day. And their ignorance, as some people say, is not a factor.
I don't know that.
Well, probably because one's missing. Do you care if I ask what the other charges were?
I don't know.
No.
Don't want to put
They
that.
were bad.
Okay.
They were bad, but that's what they do to all parents.
Okay.
And sometimes they're successful in getting them.
He was like, no, they were bad. They're bad. Basement said, you're on YouTube every day, Brex. LOL. You're right, Basement. And if some government entity was saying, hey, I'm going to charge you for something that you didn't do if you don't sign your children over, we wouldn't be talking about Don and Candace right now. I'd be like the Woolley family over in Broken Arrow that's on YouTube every day, has a documentary. They're on Channel 2 News almost every night or anytime they get airtime. They know what they were accused of, and they want their grandson back. They do. But the way Don said, no, they were bad. They were bad charges. Bad charges.
I'm disheartened in our police officers and law
Yes,
enforcement,
sir.
and
I
I'm
agree.
disheartened
I am too.
How much are you disheartened?
very much.
So I wasn't charged with anything.
Oh,
Nothing at all.
You were charged, but we got it all. They tried to charge us with a bunch of bull crap. We fought that. for years.
So there was a charge, but then it all got dismissed.
I got dismissed. Okay.
So why can't I not have my children back?
It's a good question, Ada.
We don't know that.
Well, probably because one's missing. Do you care if I ask what the other charges were?
I don't know.
No.
Don't want to put
They
that.
were bad.
Okay.
They were bad, but that's what they do to all parents.
Okay.
And sometimes they're successful in getting them. Look, there's 3 to 4 sides every year in Hawkins County Jail from fathers that have no hope of ever getting out of that place, never going to see their kids again, never going to see their family again, and they commit suicide in there because there's no way out of there.
Yeah.
That's the only way out.
Wow.
That's in Hawkins County. I estimate 3 to 4 every year.
That's just so.
And you know what?
Sorry to mess up your all's evening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you're good.
I have 2 friends. Well, I've got more than 2 friends, but for this story, I've got 2. Okay. One had a pain pill problem. Okay. She did. She was prescribed pain pills for different tooth surgeries she had going on. Okay. Well, it escalated to something else because she got hooked on these pills. And it became obvious there was something wrong with her because she was like falling asleep at stop signs and stuff. Okay. They took her kids. She got clean. She went through all of the classes. Guess what? She got her children back, and they're amazing people. Okay. We have a friend that's actually in this channel. There's a medication she needs, and she thought that she didn't need it anymore, but she has to have it. She knows that now. They were camping, and she fell asleep in a tent, and her son got out on the road, and they took their son for, I'd say, like 6 months until she got that medication back in her system. It can be done. It can be done. These two, with gas cards and everything, didn't try. I go back to what Candace told Jinkies. I was really afraid of those essay charges.
We're going to get out of here because we wouldn't have done that. We were so thankful when he come out and invited us up the hill because he was so friendly, and we thought, wow, this is. And then we, y'all have been great. You just have to watch our video and see what you think. If we do you an injustice, I'm sure you'll never talk to us again. If we don't do you an injustice and you like the way we cover things, then say, hey guys, come back. We want to go show you around.
Well, what are you trying to cover for real?
We're trying to find. They're trying to do their part. And
We're just in the area. We had to come up here on some other stuff, and we thought, well, Sheila's been crazy over this over a little summer. Sheila's been crazy.
That's my daughter.
I know that. And Sheila has really, when she saw those pictures, she'd say, let's go look for Summer. Let's go look. And I'd say, babe, look at the YouTubers. Look at the people that's there. They don't want to talk to nobody.
So I want to know if you guys are fucking involved with Ernie Shale.
Uh-oh. Don't say the name 2 more times. He'll pop up. I want to see if you're involved with Ernie Shell. He's like, but he was so friendly when we came up. He invited us up. Dawn misses the old YouTube streets, if you ask me. Candace goes, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? Oh my gosh. Let's go back to June 15th of this year, when every station in Tennessee was putting Summer's picture out there, saying it's been 5 years since she's been missing. They're doing the same thing. They're keeping her name out there. Gotta be kidding me. What are you trying to do? Well, and he mentioned Summer's name. That's my daughter. Holy fuck, we know. So what are you doing sitting on your dead ass, drunk as a skunk, and trying to fight with this man? I want to make sure you're not involved with Ernie Shell.
Don't know Ernie Shell, dear. I've never heard that name. I don't know if that's somebody I should know.
he's one of them crazy YouTubers that started a lot of drama for us. He snuck up here in the middle of the night.
God.
Ernie Shell. I will remember
I got a
that.
whole story to tell you about that motherfucker.
We will.
If you want to.
Don't waste your time. He's just one of them crazy YouTubers
Okay,
that cause
so I
problems.
want to tell
for
you
people.
this right now. Yet this morning, Skern, squeaky, smelly bitch, Ernie, claimed that he spoke to me and Donnie yesterday, and he's a lying bastard.
And he said that today on YouTube.
He says that on Brooks Crime Live today that he talked to me and you yesterday.
Ernie did say that on my show. Brooks from Crime Live today said that he talked to Dawn and Candace yesterday. He did. Crime Live is right here. Crime Live is right here. Look at me. Woo, hoo, woo, hoo. Can we get a shout out? Can we get a shout out? Look at y'all. Internet famous. Yep. Ernie said it. He did. And Candace is like, Brooks with Crime Live. which is awesome. Okay, fine. Kind of sad that I've been talking about her daughter for over 5 years and she can't even get the initials, but hey, A-okay by me. Woo, woo. Come on, you guys, give yourselves a little pat on the back. Ernie told Brooks at Crime Live that he talked to me and Dawn yesterday. Now, would Ernie lie? Would Ernie lie? He knows how to show his cell phone. He knows how to show who he called and if they answered or not. Who's lying? Kent and Dawn? Or Ernie?
Skern, squeaky, smelly bitch.
Ooh.
Ernie claimed that he spoke to me and Donnie yesterday, and he's a lying bastard.
And he said that today on YouTube.
He said that on Brooks Crime Live today that he talked to me and you yesterday.
He's caused us a lot of trouble.
Okay.
He's just one man that's caused us a lot of trouble.
Just one.
We had one following us around everywhere we went for a long time.
I got about 500.
We went out to Arkansas because I couldn't even get a job around here no more. And I was out in Arkansas and he found us out there.
Wow.
Got me fired out there too. I've been fired from every company in this area.
Guys, it ain't that I ain't been fooled before.
You got that pointed at me.
No, it's pointing toward him, hon.
Mine's not.
It's pointed toward him. You're at a distance. I can see you there, but you're not in my frame.
Well, we don't care about all them crazy YouTubers and stuff. We care about, like you said, finding Summer, trying to figure out.
Hey, wouldn't that be something, Candace? Wouldn't it be something though if somebody was to watch this video after 5 years and they see you sitting there like you are, crying over your child after 5 years, still missing her, and Donnie talking like he is, and they say, let's say that Sheila and I don't suspect you two of nothing. See, let's say that we're not two people come up here to judge you without any evidence that you've done something wrong. And let's say somebody else, let's say you don't have nothing to do with it, and somebody that does have something to do with it says, hey, let's let Candace know that her baby's okay. And then they contact somebody, or out of the goodness of their heart, they say, hey, let's make this right. I know you believe in God. I know you believe in miracles.
Do you think that I would be sitting here with tears in my eyes if I didn't believe in faith in God?
No, I believe you do. I'm talking to Donnie and say, I think a lot of people, that's like me. I believe in God. And
you know that I still believe that my daughter Summer is still alive somewhere?
Good. That's a good.
Okay, so at the time of this interview that Hatfield and McCoy Museum did with her, she said she believes that her daughter's still alive. Now, when she was drinking a different type of hooch, she was talking to, what's her name? Cam and Allie, cracking cases. And she said she's got to put Summer on the back burner because she's gone and focus on her boys. Mama Bear wants to know if the shoes are in the same size or are they mismatched also. They will have to be mismatched in order to keep up with the summer trend. And again, if you want the shoes, the socks are not included. Email me and I will get your order over to Paper Cut. Thank you for your business.
Good thought to have. That's a good feeling as a mother, because I think you would, if she wasn't, you would feel that, I believe.
Do you not see the pain in my eyes?
I see it.
Sure do.
Because if y'all don't after today,
and I'm not here to judge you. No. We're not here to judge you. We're here to put out there that Summer is still missing, and don't give up on her.
She's still missing. Where the fuck are the real people that say they care about her?
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're trying to find.
I don't know.
That's why they're doing it.
Maybe there'll be somebody show up on this channel and say,
the real people. The ones that remodeled your house? The ones that went around putting up flyers? The ones that hosted vigils? Those looked like real people to me. They did. The ones that sent you all the cash apps for you to get fuel and get your brakes fixed to get back from Arkansas to Tennessee. Still don't understand how Dawn got back to Tennessee, but so be it. So, what are you talking about? The real people that care. 800 TBI find. I promise there's some real people there that care. Even those goofballs at Hawkins County. I guarantee there's someone there that would let Candace talk their ear off.
Oh, there's going to be a bunch of assholes up saying all kinds of rude shit.
We
already know
anything
that.
like that, we block them. We don't allow that on air. We
I
don't.
got a channel too, but I don't go on it too much.
What is it?
It's called Can.
Can?
Yeah.
CAN.
Yep.
Okay. We'll look at that.
Look at that. I didn't know that.
We'll start following you. No,
We do little videos of when we go out far to work. Other than that, I don't do nothing else.
we're not here to judge nobody, guys.
But yeah, I believe, during the Biden administration, when she come up missing, that DCS definitely had something to, definitely had her taken from here. And they, they could probably get probably about $60,000 out of her in an adoption fees, and I'm sure of it, or who knows what they've done with her for sure, but they adopt these kids out all over the world. When they take kids from East Tennessee, they take them all to West Tennessee, and all the kids they take in West Tennessee, they bring back this way. We've learned that, and that's so that the parents won't be tempted to go
travel.
Yeah.
Oh, you're blind.
So they
You're
really
blind. You're blind.
in the dark.
Listen, thank you for
Appreciate you
everything,
guys.
and I
God
appreciate
bless
you.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Candace.
God bless you.
And
We'll
if you
pray
see
and
something,
bless you,
if you watch the video and see something you don't like, if you would contact us, and Sheila will
What are you doing, man?
edit it.
Oh, he's gonna probably give you an SBA church book.
Okay.
An SBA church book.
This is a book written in 1830 by Ellen White, and what that is Revelation 14 talks about the first, second, and third angel's message. This is the third angel's message.
Okay.
Obviously, they did edit because they keep blocking out can't. Now they're giving him the SDA book. Well, that's the gift that keeps giving, but not like this. Kimberly Man is making it rain. These two, I'm telling you.
First and second being the Bible,
Okay.
the Old and New Testament. This is just as important as the Bible. It's part of the Bible. It's the rest of the story.
Huh?
You got a mosquito in the back.
Oh, do it. We'll smack it.
No, I don't want it. You already got it.
I had a cancer on my ear. See half my ear gone?
Oh, no.
Yeah. I had cancer, skin cancer.
It's the
sorry to
final
hear that.
message.
And they got most of it, they said, but
Of course.
I told them they should take them more of the ear that didn't get it all. But, oh, I'm sorry.
Well, thank you. We very much
I'm talking to you.
Yeah, check it out.
Sure.
If it's not.
Just don't get me.
Okay. Oh no, I'm going this way. I'm going that way.
Exactly.
But it is.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Guys, thank you.
Well, she's going to turn hers on just to cover us while we're here, honey.
Okay, now we go to another clip. And Basement found his wallet. He said, I have a feeling my day is going to be longer than Can's tube socks in that t-shirt. My goodness. Thank you for the super sticker.
Go ahead,
Just
babe.
cover him. Please don't look.
No, okay, put it on me.
I'm gonna grab this.
Ooh,
Here, I have one right here.
you may have just deleted. Okay, no, that's the second one. Ooh, I did delete one, but it wasn't the good one.
The lighter's in the house on the table, baby.
So do you want to come and look at this so you can show her? So that she can see it, so that she'll be okay with that.
Well,
That's that woman talking a while ago. I liked her. I don't know why she would care to.
She said not to
I
put
know
her in it,
everybody's-
so I'm trying not to get her in
I'd
it.
rather not have all that trash and stuff.
I can blur the background out.
He's done nothing. Candace, he's been nothing
Yes,
but
sir.
nice.
Like being on video.
He's been nothing but nice to us. I guarantee you, you're
I'll
going to be
blur it out.
satisfied when we do the video. I don't. He's nobody has said nothing.
They
Why
are.
would you worry?
What video was this man showing her, saying we can blur that out? She hasn't done anything wrong. Is it their video? Because considering the clothes they all have on, I thought everything was done in one day. He certainly wasn't talking about me.
What are people looking at?
If you don't say nothing mean or wrong or incriminating, why would you care? I don't know you from Adam. You may be as guilty as sin, but I ain't going to cast a stone at you because I have no proof. I have no evidence. Why would I? You could say, Fred McCoy, you're a bank robber.
That's your last name?
Yeah, I'm a
He's
McCoy.
a Hatfield
but
and a
I'm
McCoy.
Hatfield. My great grandmother was Nancy Hatfield.
Wow.
My great grandfather was Asa McCoy.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm
So
really.
they got-
He's both.
So you're on both sides.
Yes.
Well, that's
He's
cool.
Hatfield and McCoy.
and- buddy, thank
Hey,
you.
God
I
bless you
appreciate
guys.
you. Going this way.
Okay.
I'm going to turn it off. I always just like to record when we get somewhere and when we leave. That way,
Yeah.
somebody can't say, "Well, this happened or that happened." That way, there's no dispute.
Every night.
See, I'm over here on this side.
She's a stray.
Try to keep my head straight. because
Well, I thought they was going to bite us at first,
No,
but
she's a stray.
Get in your head.
And
you got a beautiful place up here, man. You all got to be peaceful.
She's a stray, and then she got pregnant and had him,
That's right.
and then
Yes.
yeah, but it's not really our dogs.
Yeah.
Well, it claimed you.
Yeah, they claimed us.
Thank you, guys.
Hey, God bless you all.
God bless you, pal. Hope it works out, Donnie. If you hear anything, give us a holler. If you see anything on the video you don't like, let us know.
Ain't nothing I can do about it.
Well, we don't know. There is too, because we'll, huh?
You didn't take your
pop.
Hon, I hate to take your pop.
No, that's your pop. I give it to you.
Thank you.
so much.
Well, willing. I haven't had RC forever, so I'll enjoy it.
Y'all take
Thanks, guys. Thanks for talking to us.
God bless you all.
I don't think I would take something that someone just insisted I took. What if they're diabetic? What if they just hate RC Cola? The minute someone tells me, no, I don't want that, then it's like, okay, all right. No, I'm not going to take your pop. I'm not going to take your pop. And I mean, it's like you've got all these dogs, and she's like, that's a stray. That's a stray.
Hello, little doggy.
All right, guys, we're going to put this at the beginning of the video. This is me and Sheila leaving Summer Wells's house after talking to Donnie and Candace. This will be at the main front of the video. This will be how we open up this video. This video is going to be lengthy, maybe in 2 parts.
And the dogs are chasing them down the damn driveway. Yet we are led to believe that the day that Summer was playing outside or came out the basement door or whatever, that there were no dogs around. We have heard from I can't tell you how many people that said those dogs are everywhere. Everywhere. Stacy, thank you so much for the super sticker, girlfriend, making me blush over here. Dawn was more than congenial. He was ready to talk.
I'll tell you mine and Sheila's take.
Mm-hmm.
Who are we to condemn?
That's right.
Who are we to judge? We know there's a lot of rumors. There's rumors and things on everything you do in life. You could have a bank robber come into a bank and 5 different people would describe the bank robber description in 5 different ways.
That's right.
As a former police officer and Sheila like she is, it's not our place to judge people. We judge on evidence. We judge on truth with proof.
That's right.
If anybody's got any proof that somebody's done something wrong, that's great. Then we don't care to share it. We did an interview with
Candace.
Donnie and Candace.
Mm-hmm.
And
Summer's parents.
a very informative interview, I feel.
Yeah.
Could we have been?
I like her bangs. I hate my forehead. This is totally off topic. And anytime I get Botox, insurance will pay for it for nothing if you tell them you have migraines. But every time I get it done, I have to use these eye drops to relax the muscles in my forehead because I look like Spock. So I've been thinking about getting bangs. Do you guys think I should get bangs?
Hornswoggled the whole time we've been there. We could have been, maybe. We don't know.
Right.
We have nothing to go on. Sheila and I just now, we're slow in the Summer Wells case. We're just now starting it. We were in Tennessee on some other business.
Exactly.
And we thought we'd run by here and see if we could talk to anybody. And sure enough, they talked to us. Talked to us at length and in depth. And you'll see different mood swings, different personalities, which would be, guys, I'm not a psychologist. We didn't even stay at a Holiday Inn last night. But that would be traits, in my opinion, and Sheila's, that would be common for somebody that's lost a child.
Exactly.
Different personalities, different feelings. 1 minute mad, 1 minute.
TCB said, I used to have them. They take work. Yeah, they do. That's the reason I used to cut mine myself when I was in the 2nd grade. One time, my mom used a pair of scissors out of my school bag that had Elmer's glue on it, and she cut them for me. I have the picture around here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. You'll be able to pick me out real quick. Let's get back to the show, and we'll quit talking about my bangs.
Yes.
Reminiscing, 1 minute.
Yeah.
And sad. So who are we to judge? Now, you guys watch the video and you can come up with your own conclusion. I don't think you're going to be able to come up with a conclusion on our video because we just don't think the proof or the evidence of any wrongdoing is there. Now, we can make accusations. Sheila did this at the beginning on her phone, but I'll grab one more video. And all right, there's Gus the bus. That's what we're in.
Yep.
But video will start here, guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Hey guys, that's going to conclude this video. Getting a lot of comments, some good, some bad, some neutral.
Oh, I bet you are. I think there's some things that they didn't know. They obviously didn't understand the situation with the boys. They didn't know that Candace also has a sister missing. They didn't ask one thing about, where's your mama? Like, where did Grandis go? If she was part of the distraction on the 15th, then where is she? Like, does she not live here anymore? And why would she not? It's such a beautiful property. Like, where is she? So I imagine I didn't go through their comments. Sometimes when I see comments, I'm like, I'm not getting in there. You can forget that business. So this says, you be en route to 110, 11 Ben Hill Road off of Beach Creek. It will be the first residence on your right in reference to a missing 4-year-old girl. Now, why does his broadcastify say that Summer was 4? Why?
It's sad. The main thing is it's a sad situation
It really is.
that a person has to do a video on a missing child. That's very sad. Sad for everybody involved, especially sad for Summer, because we don't know where Summer's at or what kind of condition she's in or if she's even alive.
Marie, I'm going to assume this is your first time here. You said, Brooks, step back and look at the whole case. You will see this case makes no sense at all. No child just vanishes out of basements. Candace's sister came up missing. Where was Grandis? We've been looking at the whole case since June 16th of 2021. You're more than welcome to come up and take the link, and you can explain the whole case to me. But I'm telling you, we have been talking about this case forever and a day.
You just never know about things like this. And sometimes if they are alive, what kind of conditions they're in. I mean, there's so many horror stories out there of people that has been recovered later on in life and some of the stories that they've told. So we do thank Don and Candace.
Mm-hmm.
We thank them very much for their hospitality and kindness.
Yeah.
We don't hold no judgment against either of them. We don't.
Lisa Jetton, who goes by the name Marie now, she knows way more about this case than we do because she lived in the shed behind Dawn Wells and Pam Wells. She had a newborn baby taken out of their shed. Again, Marie, it seems odd Summer and Rose came up missing and Grandis was there both times. But Grandis wasn't at the property when Rose went missing. She might have been in the area, but she wasn't on the property. I'm talking about some things that they didn't know about. And when they said they've got a lot of comments, I'm like, I bet you have. I bet you have. I bet you didn't know about Rose Bly. I bet you didn't know about the shed in Arkansas. I bet you didn't know about all that stuff.
We don't know what happened. We don't know who's responsible. Again, TBI says everybody's still a suspect. Nobody has been cleared. So that includes everybody. That's just part of police work. That's part of an investigation. That's part of CYA. And we hope they don't have anything to do with it. And we're certainly, like we've said from the beginning, we're not going to judge or point the finger at nobody. We went there basically, well, we went there on the spur of the moment, just on a whim, just because we felt we were supposed to go there.
Yeah.
And I mean, who else just walks up a hill and in a place where a child's come up missing and different things have happened, and we've got God with us. Some people says, "Oh, I'd be afraid," or we got God. God's in control.
Mm-hmm.
None of us are getting out of this life alive.
That's right.
So if you're scared of dying, you better get right with the Lord, because if you're right, we don't start living, guys, until we take that last breath. If you're a Christian, we don't even start living till we take that last breath here on this earth.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing Sheila and I are not afraid of is dying. That's just not one of our concerns. Sheila, what you got?
I just pray, we both do, that someone that knows something will come forward and finally tell what happened to Summer.
It's been long enough, guys. It's 5 years. It's been long enough. If she's no longer with us, send a note.
This YouTubian doesn't have the lung capacity to make it up that hill, nor to sit there and keep myself calm, because the way that Can't just kept going off the rails. And Don, even though I appreciate the fashion advice, he was more than nice. He was more than nice. I think what got me the most is when Mr. McCoy said, well, what were the charges about? And he's like, no, don't answer that. He goes, they were bad. They were bad. But they didn't explain how they signed their children over. They didn't. I wouldn't have let them sign their children over. Because maybe I'm in the minority. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't believe those 3 boys lied. I just don't. And I don't even like to think about it.
Send a letter. Send something to the TBI. Let somebody know. FBI. Let somebody know, so they'll know at least whether we need to keep looking or what's going on.
Right.
It would be. I mean, that's the least a person could do. You can send it anonymously. You can send it, but give them some kind of information where they know that you're being truthful, and it's just not a crank call and let people know, especially the parents, so that they will know. And hopefully it's a burden. Hopefully God burdens your heart to ever who is responsible. And that was our purpose in meeting with the parents. We don't know these 2 people, and they don't know us. And some people said, well, you shouldn't have went there unannounced. You shouldn't have done this. Well, we took as good as we gave.
You shouldn't have gone there unannounced. What is it, Buckingham effing Palace? They were invited up. If they sicked their dogs on them or said, I'm calling the police, I promise they would have toddled right down that driveway and gotten in their bus and been gone. That's the least worry of this conversation. Hell, there's people that have lived up there. There's people that have stayed the weekend. There has people that have hung out with them as friends, knowing what they've admitted to. But these 2 walk up the hill, they're invited up, and they're the bad people? I don't get it.
We took a lot better than we tried to be nice and respectful, and
Right.
so it wasn't without taking some. I don't want to. These people have been through a lot, and we allow for that because we want to. We want to think that it's got to do with missing their children and stuff. And Donnie was just extra nice. And we think we treated them both with respect.
We tried to treat him fairly.
We did.
I think they did too. What do you all think? I think they treated them fairly. I don't think they were, they asked some questions, but when Dawn said, we're waiting for the real people that care, I've got phone numbers. I got a lot of phone numbers. Not mine. Not any YouTubians. TBI cares. They wanted this solved 5 years ago. 5 years and some change. FBI, they want it solved. Hell, even old Hawkins County would love to get it off their desk. DNC might have not done it, but their lifestyle led to Summer being missing. Well, that's something I was talking to someone about this morning. I said, if they didn't do it, and I'm not saying that they did, I said it could be someone that they know. If we think about the Brian Inton interview, and by the way, thank you so much, Val, for the super sticker. That really helps the channel. You have no idea. When I think about when Brian Inton said, drugs and alcohol, could that be? And he's like, no. We can't go there. He said, maybe she made the wrong friends. Well, Summer didn't have any friends. Summer has never been to school. She had one friend that her grandma took back to the Crawford house. So lifestyle choices could be a reason that she's missing. Oh, Val, thank you so much.
We tried to, now we had questions. We had questions because again, TBI says nobody's been ruled out. So of course we were inquisitive. Of course we were trying to find out anything. Of course we were trying to let him talk in case, people mess up. Sometimes people that's involved in something, they mistalk or misspeak and maybe that's what we were there for, to see.
Right.
Maybe everything that he said or she said was right on the top shelf. It was just everything's correct and there's no deceit. There's no, and everybody can say, hey, rule these two people out. Let's look elsewhere. Because they're not so naive that they don't realize that people's looked at them and made allegations against them. And some people still believe they may have had something to do with Summer's disappearance. See, to Sheila and I, it takes more than belief. We need proof. We need evidence before.
Well, and I agree with them wholeheartedly. Need proof. You need innocence. Proof. Sorry, not innocence. Of course you need innocence. That makes it all the better. They obviously have done some studying when they did their edits and they put some things in, because I have seen some of the comments and they are kind of rude. As in, do you even know anything about this case? Oh my God. And you just showed up there? Like you just showed up and didn't even know what you were talking about? Nothing wrong with the fresh set of eyes and a new conversation. Okay? Dawn putting a dollar amount on Summer was creepy weird. Again, loving the fashion advice, but I have to separate the two. Candace going, yeah, Summer's my daughter. Okay. So what do you think you're going to do? He's like, just putting her name out there. That's it. That's it. And she knows that this stuff's going around. She's got it. She's got that down. And that's the reason she did this over the weekend. The Adele song is way too much for me. Some of these are old pictures that somebody put the video together with. And I don't know who did the video. I have no idea who edited this and put it all together for Candace to put on her channel. No way, no how, I don't know. I'm sure someone knows. But the $60,000 and the way that he kind of flicked at the picture of Summer, and he's like, that's $6,000 right there. It costs more than $60,000 to take care of a child in foster care. That's nuts. So if they were in the business of going to Ben Hill Road to steal children to sell for $60,000, why didn't they grab all four? I'm not saying I would want that to happen, But why wouldn't they? 60,000 times 4 makes a lot more sense than 60,000 if that's the business you're into. Gross, but he's convinced himself of this. He has convinced himself. And the new sheriff is coming in any day now. The election, which will be a slam dunk because no one's running against him. He already won the primary. Is this Thursday. Is this Thursday? Today's the 3rd. Yeah, it'll be Thursday. And so he's already asking people to go out and vote. Well, good luck on that, because I couldn't believe how many people didn't vote in the last one. And then he'll be in office. And, you know, Nana for Life talked to him, and she said she has hope. She definitely has hope. Or faith. The word she used was faith. Absolutely crazy. Well, guys, this has been a great show. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing friends we have here. Great comments. Hold on. Tracy. Yeah. Hey, follow me around and get me on camera putting the signs up. Even I would go, why? For what? It's like hot outside and I get hungry and I've got to pee a lot. Why? She's always got to have proof that she's done something. That's okay. Hey, so be it. So be it. Well, we have 2 shows to do tomorrow. So everybody buckle up because, well, they're ones that are probably gonna make you mad. But that's okay. We get through it together. Love you guys. You have a great rest of your day. Thank you for always being here for friendship, conversation, and just all the way around right reasons.